Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy, Nerd Mode On, and I'll be doing a gameplay commentary over some Battlefield 4. But in this particular installation, I'll be playing on Operation Locker using yet again the Scar H. But again, the Scar H has quickly become one of my favorite weapons. I find it to be very effective at that medium to long range, which is kind of where I like to play the game at. I like to be able to take cover, as you guys have probably taken notice, and just kind of use the same spots over and over again, which are definitely covered by a good amount of concealment. Trying to protect your character is pretty viable in this game, considering that if you can decrease the amount of exposure, you're going to increase your overall stance of survival. And that's just pretty basic logic, but you'd be surprised how many people run right down the middle of the road or do actions that maybe are not as intelligent. And that's fine. I mean, I do it myself from time to time, but if you can try to place yourself in a position that you're going to have a better chance of surviving and have a even better chance of killing the opposition with decreasing the amount of damage you're going to take, you're going to quickly find that your ability to stack up higher statistics or just become a better player overall is at a much higher rate. And I guess that's a pro tip in some accounts, but it's basic logic. And I'm sure many of you guys are like, well, duh. I mean, that sounds pretty obvious. But, from time to time, try to critique how you're running about, trying to think how you're playing the game, and you're going to quickly find that, you're making mistakes, as is everybody. Nobody's perfect, but you can try to decrease the mistakes and try to increase your probability of survival, and it's going to thus make you a far better player than you could even imagine. And I guess that's just some basic logic. I'm always trying to advance myself and become better, but, from time to time I make mistakes, and it allows me to really focus on seeing what I'm doing wrong and maybe trying to educate you guys on what you can do better. And, using great weapons in the game can increase your probability of survival, but, it kind of takes away from the experience in some accounts. But, if you're trying to go for statistics, using the best guns in the game are going to impose the best possible rate, and it can be exciting in that account as well. But trying to, I guess, use lower tier weapons are also going to impose that you're probably a little bit better if you are performing at top notch. So, it's hand in hand. It depends on how you want to look at it and where you want to achieve. But I've quickly found that playing the game, trying to be objective oriented, and really trying to focus on key objectives are going to allow you to become better, or myself personally, and that's just kind of how I like to play the game. You guys have noticed how I play Operation Locker. This should be nothing new. Most of you guys have probably seen way too many videos of Operation Locker when it comes down to it, but you also understand how I play the game. And using these key paths and these key, segments of the map also impose a huge chance at success. And they also allow you to look at the map and go, well, he was setting up here, maybe I should give it a try. He's funneling kills like I normally do on B. You guys have probably noticed that I went on a pretty good tear right there, and I did use a little bit of grenade spam, but I was trying to lock down a corridor. That's kind of what you got to do. I'm not the people at, in this case, C, throwing grenades at the wall and hoping that they get a little bit of damage, but I don't know. I guess it's hand in hand. I guess you can play the game how you so wish, but there's always a greater and lesser chance of survival as you continually play. And in most cases, I try to give you guys the advantage, but I guess it's up to you guys to fully take that in and decide which one is up to you guys and which one's a probable or feasible cause in most cases. So anyway, guys, that's pretty much it about for that. I just kind of wanted to go in that little bit of a conversation with you guys. In some cases, it could be considered a rant, but I thought it was pretty exciting. I posted a lot of videos of Operation Locker, and I've really been enjoying Battlefield 4, as I'm sure many of you guys have either had your hand in the bucket where it hasn't been such a great game, but maybe you've decided to take it out and give it a little bit of a chance. And I'm hoping that you guys are enjoying the game. I know they've been putting a lot of effort into fixing stuff, and in most cases I found it to be pretty successful on multiple accounts. There are a couple of things that I don't care for, but that's just kind of the name of the game. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'll see you guys tomorrow. You guys have a great night, and this is NMO, and I'm going to be signing out, guys. Peace.